Hi, Marshall team, and as promised, here's some great info for you on packets that you can hand out when you are out and about just doing everyday life. How many times have you been at a restaurant or you've been at Walmart or the grocery store and someone asks you what you do? How many times have you watched a waitress work really hard and think to yourself, man, I'd love to have her on my team, or she needs a relaxing in-home spa. So whether you're trying to tell someone about the spa that we offer or our wonderful opportunity, this packet will do both. It's just going to give people that you come in contact with a little bit of information to pique their curiosity and give them a reason to call you back. So I wanted to tell you real quick what I put in the packets. You can go to Forms on File. There are these awesome recruiting flyers that Beauty Control came out with. Some kind of touch on more of the at-home mom, some touch on the love of product. This particular one is one of our directors on our national team, and her testimony is, after working with Beauty Control for 2 years, I replaced my salary of 13 years with another company. Now I not only have financial freedom, I have the freedom of time. These are just awesome, and you'll notice here, I don't know how many of you are using the new little QR code, but they can also take their mobile phone and download this QR code, and then it'll take them to a wonderful video about the Beauty Control opportunity. It also will point them towards the bcconfidence.com website. We have such wonderful tools. I mean, Beauty Control has not left anything out for us. And each one of these flyers, you can choose which flyer you download. There's one that says, I want to be there for my baby's first steps. You know, that was why I think the reason this one really hits home to me is because that's why I decided to pursue Beauty Control. I wanted to be there for everything, and even though my kids weren't babies, they were in elementary school when I started, but I didn't want to miss any of those extracurricular activities that I knew they'd be participating in, and I would have loved to have been introduced to Beauty Control when my children were younger. Because I did some other things working at home that didn't quite bring me as much income and stability and freedom as Beauty Control has brought me. This one here says, I want to touch the ocean for the first time. I mean, how many of you have a dream of traveling? That too was one of my dreams. So you can download those flyers on beautynet.com. The other thing I want you to suggest that you put in there is just these client flyers that we have every month Gary does for us. This is April 2012, new products and offers. And I've actually just put that together with this other flyer, and then we're going to put them together and put them in the little packet. So that gives them some information on your products and then information on your opportunity. Just a little bit of both. Now, I want to show you how I've put this together real quickly. These are just little plastic information packets. They're little cellophane bags. You can get them from NashvilleWraps.com. You can get them from Walmart. They're very inexpensive, and you just want to make sure that it look nice, but not necessarily it's going to take you, forever and a day to put them together. So I have put a sample, and depending on whatever samples you have at home, in your inventory, you can make your own samples or you can buy them from Beauty Control, but make sure you've got some sort of product sample in there, as well as you'll see that I have tri-folded these particular. This is the flyer that has the recruiting flyer, and then you've got the other one that is for more of the product, so that you're really hitting to the interest of whatever it is that piqued their curiosity about Beauty Control. And then you're just going to fold those, and you'll notice that I've tri-folded those two forms, and they're here in this package. Then I've got the sample packet here of just a product. That's actually our instant manicure and show of hands. And then I've put some fun candy in here. I mean, you've got to make it fun, and our business is fun, so we want to just make people feel special. Even when they're taking something home with them, they've got something that they can go home and look at. I've also put a business card in there, as well as, you'll notice here, this is a sticker. It's an Avery, actually it's a name tag template that I've used here, and I'll have this posted for you as well. But it says, we were the first company to bring the spa experience to the home, and relaxation is our specialty. Want to learn more about us? Simply schedule a relaxing in-home spa escape with 6 or more friends, and not only is your experience free, you will earn $100 in free products. Please call Leigh Marshall at 615 blah 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 for available dates. So that simple. Do you think you can do that? I mean, it is so simple and it does not take much at all, and you've got all the tools you need that you can download. There's a good reason that I don't actually put a full-size product guide is because when you're handing these out, that can be quite expensive. So just download the flyers. You can download them in black and white or color, and then you've got something to hand out. Now, you notice here that I've said something about them earning $100 in free product. Vicki Broyles, the lady I was mentioning to you earlier, who's one of our directors on our national team, when she got started, she wanted to get started fast and furious. And so what she did was she thought, what can I come up with that will allow me to get bookings really quick and really fast, ensure that I have a good number of people there, and to really get those instantaneous bookings. So that was something that she did. You may not want to do 100. You may want to do 50 or 25. Whatever it is, what I always try to think to myself is, if I were that person out there and someone asked me if I would host a spa for them, what would really get me? You know, what would get me to hold that spa and hold it on that date? And she's had a lot of success with that. So use your creativity. Do what works for you in your situation. But you can customize this little template that I'll have on Forms on File for you, and it'll just give you a lot of ways that you can customize it. And then that actually, you fold the plastic bag over, and then that the sticker kind of sets it in place there, and then you've got something to put in your purse, and you've got available all the time. And another good thing for you to think about is to have something in your purse that you can write down someone's name and information in. Now, this is a moleskin. You can get them in smaller sizes. I just happen to like the bigger sizes. But have some sort of notebook to where when you run into people, you can ask them, you know, would you mind if I got your first name and number just so I could call you back after you've had time to look at the information? And remember, too, that, you know, we can schedule office spas and work spas when we're out and about. But if you do not get their information, more than likely, no matter how interested they are, they're not going to call you back. Now, they might get on your website, and every now and then someone's going to do that. But you will be most successful if you go ahead and get their information and then call back and follow up with them. Sometimes it's not so much that they don't want to call back, it's that they forgot and they just got busy. We have such busy lives, and we want to make sure that we give them a pampering session so they can see what we're all about at Beauty Control. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks so much.